Yeah, Ashley Judd. That was pretty powerful, right?
Yeah. I don't really like the way she was speaking. Like, I like the words, but her tone was kind of like.
Yeah, it was
I
like
didn't like how she was.
I mean, it seemed like a spoken word almost, type
Yeah.
of like on stage type of spoken word thing. I mean, it was cool and all. I mean, she definitely got the crowd motivated and pumped up. Yeah, absolutely.
But I mean, she spoke, Ashley Key spoke, Madonna spoke, but it just would have been nice for like Hillary Clinton to be like,
thanks, guys.
you know, like, even though I'm not president, I'm still here to support you. Like, let's see what we can do.
Yeah.
Instead, I feel like she's more like, well, fuck y'all, I'm done.
Yeah, she's like, I'm old, I'm tired. Y'all better start voting.
Like
y'all better start voting for Bernie Sanders.
I don't agree with everything he wants to do, but I do think he seems like he genuinely cares more than everyone else does. So
yeah.
I'm willing to.
I just really feel like Donald is really just gonna plan to run the country like a business, you know, each individual business being a part of the whole and trying to manage it that way as a businessman. I mean, he's a billionaire, you know what I'm saying?
He doesn't have any experience doing anything else.
So he's playing now CEO of the business that is America. But the employees within, they're basically on strike right now. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and I'm sure in some sense he's probably even used to that. So maybe he'll just let it fizzle out. I mean, the American people do have to work if they want to live. They want to provide for their families and stuff like that. So the protest essentially can't go on forever.
No.
You know what I mean? There's going to have to be some sort of new outlet that, you know, to get your word out there. Social media obviously works, you know, Twitter and tweets and videos and all that kind of stuff. But does that really push, you know, does that really push change on paper? I don't mean, you know, people's minds are changing for sure, and politicians have to look out for the next time the elections come around to make sure they stay in office if they want to keep their position. But, you know, picket signs up outside, you know, we're mad, and we want something different. In my mind, that doesn't move paperwork.
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess the way I'm thinking of this is more like if his. Well, I was reading an article about how your popular vote, like your, what's that called? How people are actually viewing you right now. So he had like a 34%
popularity vote, I guess?
Not like popular vote.
Approval vote?
Approval vote.
Okay, yeah.
The lower your approval vote is, the more resistance Congress and the Senate feel like they can give you on things.
Yeah.
So if they didn't actually agree with you and they want to do something different, if you have a high approval rating, they're going to tend to go with it, because that means that the people under them probably feel strongly about it.
Yeah.
But if your approval rate's really low, then they feel less inclined to have to push through the stuff that you want.
Right.
So if his approval rating stays as low as it is, I mean, it's under 40 for an incoming president, which is unheard of in the past since these polls have been around, then there's a potential for people to push back more. His core base, I guess he had told his core base that he wouldn't cut Medicare or Medicaid, and that's why they felt okay about him cutting Obamacare, because I think Obamacare had expanded upon Medicare and Medicaid. So while they're not actually on Obamacare, it impacted the other thing. Mm-hmm. But the Republicans don't agree with that. The Republicans are trying to cut it.
Yeah.
So that will really hurt his core base, who we promised that wouldn't happen. So I think, like, depending on how that kind of stuff shakes out, it have a huge impact on his approval rating. And then I was also reading some economist who, I mean, obviously he's just one person, so I don't know his credentials. Yeah. But he was saying that based on the stuff Trump has said for the economy, that he actually thinks that the next 2 years will be really strong. Yeah. Like, the economy will go up, because a lot of the stuff he wants to push through is like a short-term effect. But the things are only good in short term. They don't have long-term benefits. Yeah. So he had said that for the next 2 years, things are going to look great for the economy, but then after that, he expects it to go tanking. And that's if all the other things work well. So if there's not mass rioting and all this other stuff, like, kind of best case picture, if gives any resistance, it's 2 years good and then kind of a huge decline.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the 2-year decline, that's when people start thinking about the next presidency and running for president and all that kind of stuff. So that'll be good timing to get him not voted back in for next time. Right.
I can't imagine, I mean, after the first day in office and the disapproval by the masses, I can't imagine a swift turnaround. I mean, it's gonna have to be like a situation of martial law in order like complete tyranny for him to start. Like, you know how they do in North Korea, like if you go against the president or whatever I guess he's called over there, if you go against him, it's like you get shot in the face type of deal.
Right. But that's
it's gonna be
dictatorship?
Yeah, an alternate factual version of that. You know what I mean? It's gonna be some.
You have to throw out essentially all the laws right now that make it so that he can't be a dictator.
Right. I mean, if his administration is already shutting down people's Twitter accounts because they're speaking against his presidency or whatever happened, that's directly against the Constitution, I believe, with freedom of speech. I thought, you know, that would be a platform. How do you shut that down as the government, saying you can't say certain? I don't know. I mean, it's not like they were dropping classified information or something that's top secret.
They were accurately reporting a crowd size, and it is.
This isn't WikiLeaks over here. This is, you know, accurately reporting, like you said, crowd sizes. So how is it that you know, we're shutting you down? Or let me tell you that what's her name? Conroy?
Kellyanne Conway.
Conway, there you go. That chick right there. She is an artful dodger. You know what I mean?
She's good at her job. She's just.
That chick right there
worst.
knows how to spin and reframe some stuff that is. I mean, obviously, if you're an intelligent person, you can see right through it. You know what I mean? But it sounds really good.
If she takes like offense to these people, like what she's saying is complete bullshit, and I honestly believe that she knows that what she's saying is complete bullshit.
Yeah, she couldn't even keep a straight face during that interview after she talked about alternative facts. I mean, you could see the smirk pop up on her face afterwards, like, I pulled that one out of my ass. You know what I mean?
Right. But like, she does. I feel like, but she pulls it off with such a like, how dare you like question this kind of stuff, that people are like feed into it, and it's like, no, that's complete bullshit right there.
It's complete bullshit, but let me tell you, she spews forth bullshit with artfully. I mean, she's a professional.
100%.
Let me tell you.
But like, if
I can respect her for that, because that's her job. You know what I'm saying?
She does it well. She does.
If that's her job, I mean, that's what she's paid to do. I can respect that. She definitely does her job well. If she truly feels the way she feels, then I'm a little disappointed, because our president is kind of a madman. But beyond all that, she does her job very, very well.
Yeah.
Anyway, hey, you guys out there, tell me what you think of.
You recording?
Of course I'm recording.
Oh, damn it.
Tell me what you think of, what's her name again?
Kellyanne Conway.
Kellyanne Conway. Leave a comment down below. Make sure you like my stuff here. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share this. Tell me what you think of our president in the first day in office. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Make sure you subscribe. Check out KelvinGibbons.com. You guys are awesome.